I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines. And welcome back, people. And I'm out today above the hills of Rochdale on one of my favourite little climbs. It's not that steep, but it's a swine to get over if the wind's blowing the wrong way. So whereabouts am I? Well, I'm on the A680 with Edenfield ahead of me and Norden just behind me, and I've got this nice little steep section just to get up over before we hit the open countryside. There's a nice flat section on the top. It's a lovely plateau with views right across Greater Manchester. You can see Snowdon from there. That's what we want to see. The good old Union Jack. So yeah, this is it's a really good little climb. I come up here probably 5 times a week. It's part of my commute, and it forms a good loop as well, around a 40-mile loop all around the local hills. Now on a good day up here with a good tailwind, I can get up here with a pretty reasonable time. And the Tour of Britain came up here. It was also a feed station because there's a long straight section where they can line all the soigneurs out, and they can still do 20 mile an hour uphill. So they're having a can of Coke and a flapjack, basically just going 5 mile an hour quicker than us mere mortals. And that's where you have to get things into perspective. I'm fit, but I don't mean that in a conceited way. I keep myself in shape, but them guys, totally different level. Yeah, just over my left shoulder there, that's where you'll see the Manchester and Salford media city. Everything's growing upwards. There's red lights on every tall building now, and the climb is beginning really where it's a consistent gradient, and it's doable. Anybody will get up here, just overcook it. So if you look ahead now, there's the long straight section. So this is where the feed station was. It's perfect. So they were on it going up here, the pros. And this section going down that way on its day is over 50 miles an hour. But you've got to be so careful. You've got to know where the lines are, the bad tarmac is, the grids, you know, watch out for cat's eyes, things like that. And I'd like to share something with you. For me, it's a revelation really. I've changed tyres on this bike, so I'm on the Kona Cooler. It's like my Frankenstein hybrid bike. It's made out of spare parts. So I've now changed to Schwalbe Marathon Plus 28 millis. My God, the bike weighs about 1 kilogram more, and that's pure rubber. They're absolutely bomb-proof. So, very impressed for winter riding. Performance-wise, well, there's not a fat lot going on there. The bike is really slow, and I mean that. I've run gator skins on this bike, 28 millis, and they do roll better, but I have a lot of problems with them. The sidewalls tend to blow out or thread before the tread goes. So yeah, these tyres are really good. You could hit a pothole in the dark and you're 99% guaranteed to get through it. No pinch flats, no blowouts, no nothing. So yeah, I'll sacrifice performance for reliability all day long. I've now got the light set to flash for day mode. So we're on the summit now. I'm looking right across there. You can see across to the Cheshire Plain, all the way towards Chester, into Wales. There's the Snowdonia mountain range, way in the distance, and just across to the right, there's Winter Hill, and we've got Peel Tower above Ramsbottom. And just there on my right, that's the Owd Betts pub. Can get busy in there in summer as well, so I'm not calling in there today. So we're about 8.5 miles into the ride now. There you go, there's Rossendale, twin with Bockholt. There's Bockholt way down the road in Rawtenstall. And Lancashire welcomes careful drivers. So I've got Scoutmore Wind Farm to my right, and you know, they're big hills there, they're around 1400 feet above sea level, maybe 1350 feet. And looking at the direction they're facing, I've got a cross tail wind now, so I can get some speed up out of this bike. Oh yes, this is 29 miles an hour, nice little right-hander. This is nearly 30 now, but I love it. You're feeling that wind in your face. Oh yes. Right, 32, ready carefully, put the camera away. So this is Edenfield, good cafe here, the drop-off cafe, good for cyclists, so get yourself in here, but we're going that way to Ramsbottom and up the Rake. Come on, Ramsbottom. So, can you see the urn there? The big urn toppled over. We're going to go right here. Let the fun begin. Now I'm on a 1x11, so it's a 42 on the front and 11 by 30 on the back. I know I'll get up it, but I'd like to have a few more easier gears. It's okay this bit, the start line's somewhere here, and the good lads can get up here in about 2.5 minutes, but I won't be today. Well, the gradient's just kicked in a bit. I can see a pub called the Rose and Crown, and then it bears left. And then there was an old lady there just saying it looks like hard work. But I'm kidding myself, it's not. It's slightly. Again, it levels out a bit here now, get your breath back, you know, always recover. And then it really gets steep. I'm not sure if it's 20% or 25%. There you go. Just a nice section this. Oh, it's getting windy now. There's also a storm coming in tonight. So there you go, there's the sign. We're going to bear right. Impassable by vehicles in snow. And there it is. Look at the handrail for the pedestrians. See the leaves there blowing about. This is the bit where you know you're on a climb. Very steep, especially one-handed. Come on, Darren. If you stand up, it's much easier. We'll do it. We'll get there. We always do. Come on. So that's more or less the climb done, and right in front is Owd Tower. You see there? Associated with Robert Peel, who started the police force from Bury. Yes, we did it. Crikey, I've done 19 miles already. Tailwind as well. This is Helmshaw Road. It's a mid-level contour route now in this section of the Pennines. And you'll see where I've just come over from the Rochdale side. So there's the turbines in the distance and Scoutmore, the big quarry above Rammy there. So I've just come around that section of the hills, looking right over there to Manchester and the Pennine Way again. What a view! Really good up here. So what I'll do, I'll catch you further on down, because I'm taking you now to something called, it's like a local landmark, a bit of modern architecture. So we'll get there in a mo. Wicked tailwind here, freewheeling 24 mile an hour. That hill there right in front is where we're going to go to next. And that's the valley looking towards Rossendale, Bacup, Waterfoot. And if you plan a ride around this part of Lancashire, you're guaranteed to bag some big hills. You could easily get a 4,000 foot day in like a 40 mile ride, dead easy. So this is Haslingden. I'm on the cobbled section here. We're going to go left and immediately right. This will take us then over another top road. Yep. actually towards the ski centre as well. So there's the sign, the halo. So it's up here and round up there somewhere. So we go off Church Street onto High Street. It's getting windy. Hear the wind in the trees here. Look at that for a view there. So sad that people have to do that. Pathetic. There it is. Right, we're about 1100 feet above sea level, and oh, there it is. I hope you can hear me for the wind. There it is, and at night it glows blue. So from way over there you'll see this glowing blue. We're thinking, what's that? But yeah, a nice special place here. So way over there, this camera won't show it up, that's Darwin Tower, the grain road towards Blackburn. Come right across this range of hills. There's Peel Tower over there where we were before, across the Rake. And there's the turbines, what I cycled near from the Owd Betts. Manchester, right there in the gap, just there. Yeah, so let's crack on. So I've just come down that big hill there past Rossendale Ski Centre. It's called the Hill. It's steep and it's pretty quick. And this is a great little micro brewery bar, the Northern Whisper. So if you're in this area, check it out. Right, we're going that way towards Waterfoot and then over Burnley Road East. The next stop's going to be the Singing Ringing Tree. So come on. So I'm now riding on the B6238 with Waterfoot behind me. I'm going to be climbing high again on a gradual climb up to the top of Crown Point. I have a feeling the rain's going to come in as well, because it's forecast either snow, rain or 60-70 miles an hour winds today, so we're going to get caught at some point, but that's what we do when we're cyclists in the Pennines. We're out in all the weathers. Okay, we're now going to take a left and about turn here. This takes us to Crown Point. That's a nice big lump in front to get up over. Can you make out the backdrop there? It's a great road. Come over here a lot. You know, it's a nice place to be. And we're now above Burnley. Yeah, the town of Burnley in Lancashire. I just need to take some shelter behind this little wall. It's coming in now and I don't want to get exposure. So I've got a gilet, I've got an under jacket, and I've got a waterproof. Plenty of base layers, 2 pair of socks, and one of them's neoprene. So yeah, I'm well wrapped up. But when you're high up here, it'll soon catch you out. My God, it's grim up here. There's the Singing Ringing Tree. It's there. So I wouldn't recommend this on a road bike. These tyres can do it. But it's a place of interest that, if ever you are up here, it's worth a look. There it is. Just listen to this. we go. That's Burnley over there in the grey murk. And I've got about 20 miles to get home. I've done about 35 already. My Garmin's saying I've done over 3,500 feet climbing already. Proper grim now. We're going to make our way towards Todmorden. Get on the A646 and get through Cliviger. You'll know this section here, there's a big junction behind me there. Takes you towards Padiham or Burnley. That way takes you back towards Bacup on the right and Todmorden to the left. In fact, there's a petrol station down here, so I'll call in and get a drink and a bar of chocolate just to get me home. Soaking wet, absolutely soaked. Well, I needed that refreshment then. That'll get me home. And yeah, that's it. I think what I'll do, I think I'll draw this ride to a close at the moment. But it's just a way of saying hello. I'm back on the bike, filming. I've been out all year. I think I've done about 9,500 miles this year. Probably about 500,000 feet of climbing. Anyway, I've got to keep on moving now. I can't afford to keep stopping. So, I'll make my way through one of my favourite places I ride around here all the time. The Cliviger Gorge, above Todmorden. And I'll bid you farewell and all the best for 2025, all you avid keen cyclists. Yes. Oh, it's busy as well. Get cars coming by. And if you see me out on the road, or you see Mike, just shout out and we'll always have a chat.